Fallen leaves, a sign that the summer season was nearing its end as a straw broom swept along the concrete. The warmth of the afternoon sunlight fluttered through the maidenhair tree as yellow and red leaves fall from its branches. The air was balmy, the sky clear of clouds, and the gentle breeze rustled through the trees. Senjiro hummed a little tune as he swept up the leaves and small debris of dirt off the sidewalk. It's been almost 2 weeks since his big brother had left home, and to say that he was missing him greatly would certainly be an understatement. It's been awfully quiet and boring around the Rengoku household without the vibrant Kyojuro. And, amazingly, their Otsu hadn't been bombarding or getting in onto him about his training as of late, which was a good thing for the younger boy. Despite the absence of his brother, he found solace in the lessons Kyojuro had imparted to him. The house felt emptier without the energetic presence, but Senjiro tried to keep himself busy by doing household chores. But still, things hadn't been the same around here without Kojiro's typical happy vibe to help brighten the day, and Senjiro wondered when he was coming home. Releasing a sigh, the young Rengoku stopped his sweeping. Both his arms rested on the stick of the broom and his chin atop them. Half-lit golden and red eyes mindlessly stared up at the ginkgo tree longingly. I wonder what Oni-chan is doing right now, Senjiro mumbled softly, watching 2 leaves fall simultaneously. Kyojuro was bringing home a wife to meet his family, and Senjiro couldn't help but feel nervous. The thoughts of his brother introducing a new member to their knit-tight family was both exciting and daunting for the younger. He couldn't help but wonder how their dramatic dynamic would change with the addition to a new person. Would she fit in simultaneously, or would there be friction and clashes? Senju tried to push these thoughts aside, but they lingered in the back of his mind, casting a shadow of doubt over the upcoming meeting. Despite his nerves, he couldn't deny the curiosity that bubbled within him, eager to finally meet the woman who had captured Kojiro's heart. This Bien must be really something. I wonder what she's like. I hope she's friendly. Kyojuro ponders to himself as he continues to sweep the leaves, with a sense of curiosity lingering in his mind. The mere thought of meeting his future sister-in-law fills him with a mix of excitement and anticipation, wondering how their interaction might unfold. He imagines Yin to be a kind and approachable individual, someone who would greet him with a warm smile and engage in friendly conversations. The anticipation of meeting her builds with each sweep of his broom. Suddenly, Kyojuro soon heard what sounded like movement behind him. As a shadow loomed over him, he immediately only turned his eyes wide to see. "Honey-chan!" he exclaims happily, dropping the broom and quickly running over to his big brother with open arms. Kyojuro smiled a joyous grin before holding his arms out as Senjo leaped into his welcoming embrace. "You're finally home! Welcome back!" the younger exclaimed, cheerfully wrapping his arms around Kojiro's neck. "I've missed you," Senjo added with a tearful smile. "I missed you too, little brother, and it's good to be home." Kyojuro smiles, holding his brother tightly. "Were you good while I was gone?" Always," Senjo replied. Oetu-san didn't give you any trouble while I was gone, did he?" Kyojuro couldn't help but ask as Senjo pulled away just enough to glance at him. "No, not at all," the younger Rengoku reassured, wiping a tear from his eye. Kyojuro nodded. "Good to hear." He beams before gently putting Senjo down. "So, how was your trip? Did things go well?" The young boy couldn't help but ask, noticing how Kojiro's cheeks reddened slightly. With his small hand still against his big brother's chest, Senjiro could feel Kojiro's heartbeat speed up. "There's someone I'd like you to meet, Senjiro," Kyojuro said, his voice soft, unlike his usual boisterous tone. "I really hope you'll like her." Senjiro's eyes widened at this. Could it be? The younger Rengoku quickly caught a glimpse of something, or rather someone, standing behind his big brother as Kojiro turned his head towards the figure. Senjiro watched in awe as a girl with length hair came into view and stood beside his older brother. Essentially, colored eyes glanced down at him as a shy but kind smile crossed her pink lips. She wore a beautiful favorite color kimono and a moro obi tied at the waist. "Senjiro, this is Yin, the love of my life and wife," Kojiro introduced you. You blushed before playfully slapping your future husband on the arm. "Fiancé," you corrected. Your voice was meek due to embarrass, but stern, which caused Kojiro to chuckle. "Anyways, this here is my younger brother Senjiro," he says, now introducing you to the younger boy in front of you. Senjiro, though a bit shy, kindly smiled at you. "Hello, I'm Rengoku Senjiro. It's a pleasure to meet you," the younger boy nervously greeted. You continued to stare at him, taking in his appearance. He looked exactly like Kojiro, just smaller, with the same flame-colored hair and eyes and forked eyebrows. You soon noticed that your silence was starting to make Senjiro feel uncomfortable as he shyly looked down at his feet. He shuffled awkwardly from one foot to the other, his usual confident demeanor replaced with a sense of unease. It was clear that he was struggling to find the right words to find the void left by your quietness. You slowly scampered up to him, your action causing the younger Rengoku to flinch slightly, as you then crouched down to his eye level. A warm and kind smile gazed your lips as you gently took his hand into yours. "It's an honor to finally meet you as well, Senjiro. I'm Yin Lin, and your Oni-san has told me lots about you. However, he didn't tell me how adorable you were," you said. Senjiro's cheeks burned as he glanced towards Kojo, who had a proud smile on his face. "Will you be my friend and accept me as your sister-in-law?" He heard you ask, and quickly looked at you before giving the same stoic smile as Kojo. "Yeah, sure thing, Oni-chan," Senjiro exclaimed enthusiastically. However, upon realizing what he just said, the younger Rengoku immediately slapped a hand over his mouth, his cheeks flushing red with embarrassment as he suddenly outbursted, whereas both you and Kojiro's eyes widened in surprise when the excited words left Kojiro's mouth. Granted, he didn't know what came over him. He hadn't meant to be rude. He had just been so excited when you asked to be his sister-in-law. "I'm terribly sorry. Please forgive me. I didn't mean to be rude. Please don't be mad at me." Senjiro quickly apologized. You and Kojo weren't even husband and wife yet, and already he was making a fool of himself in front of you. How embarrassing! A short silence accompanied the three of you as Senjiro felt embarrassed, but that quickly changed when you suddenly pulled him into a warm embrace, surprising the young boy greatly. "Oh, aren't you just the sweetest?" you said while nuzzling your cheek against his affectionately. "You swear on your life that you wanted nothing but to love and to protect this precious angel with your life." Revealed that you weren't angry with him, Senjiro couldn't help but feel overwhelming joy as he returned your embrace. You really were kind, just as Kojo had said, and that meant the young boy was so very happy to have you as a sister-in-law, and to be a part of the family. Not only did he have a big brother, but he had gained a big sister too. Kojo released a joyous, boisterous laugh, watching the two people he loved and cherished get along, as he felt his heart burn with overwhelming joy.